And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Seattle Mariners. Well, Singy, we get to see the most powerful hitter in the league in this one. He's got home run power, baby.
Who doesn't like bombs, Boo? This guy has wowed the crowds all season. Yeah, get your popcorn ready.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go and towing the slab, SEA-A.Houser. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ernie Clement leading things off and takes a strike. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. Throws to first. One up, one down. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Just missed. Crawford working through some struggles lately. One out, bases empty. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Zach Neto.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
Ronald Acuna Jr. stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Seattle, today's starter for Colorado, COL-S.Kolek. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Lyle went deep in his most recent game. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. That one the other way, and it's caught for the out. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Batting 7, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Freddie Fermin.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
Max Muncy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. That one way inside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Two balls, two strikes.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
We got full count.
Ripped on a line. Yelich makes the grab, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And there's a foul ball. Buxton launched a homer in his most recent game. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Slice the other way and foul. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next one misses, and a count 1-2.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Fires across the diamond, and Freeman is retired. That's the 3rd out. Mariners leave 1. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Bryce Harper. Harper bats left, throws right, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one to first, but that rolls foul. Houser winds and deals. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible. Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Grounder might be 2. Over to Kike. Relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the rookie catcher, Kyle Teal. And ball 1. That's outside, and now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's off the mark, and it's 3-0.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Hernandez over to first in time. And that's the 3rd out. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Mike Trout. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Kolek back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd. Jeff McNeil stands in. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. First pitch misses.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
2nd inning here, no score. On the ground, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher, Freddie.
And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Warming Bernabel.
That one's in there. 0-1. And that's in the dirt.
Ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Line drive. Makes the grab, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That to right. And that's out of play, a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 2.
Ball 3.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first. And that quickly 2 away. Ernie Clement now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swings through that one.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And that skips in the dirt. And that's downstairs. And the count is even 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go.
3.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Bell matched a homer in his last game. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounds 1 to short. Throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Kike Hernandez at the plate.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Swinging a foul out of play. Now the 0-1. On the ground, right side, Clement. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Back to the top of the Seattle order at the plate. Dalen Lyle. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Harper takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Seattle, and we're still knotted at 0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Colorado's DH, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Inside. 1-0.
Well, these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Go ahead run on base. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed.
1-0.
Line drive. Caught. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Here comes Bryce Harper. And that's outside. And that's ball one. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Off the mark there. And now 3-2. Christian Yelich in the Colorado on deck circle. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that one in the air center field. Buxton has this one sized up. He's got it, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied 0-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Max Muncy. Muncy tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Byron Buxton. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second.
Ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. In the air, left side. Yelich on the move. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Grounded out his first time up. That one in there to Mike Trout.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's...
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Houser back to work. And that one fouled off.
All these Rockies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Zach Neto digging in for the Rockies. The shortstop takes the ball. No outs. Runner on second. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Yelich flies around third. He scores, and they have the lead.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
This to third. To first. One away here in the 5th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So digging in, warming Bernabel. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. That clips a corner. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
The other way. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground, right side, McNeil. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies. Back in Seattle, now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. McNeil, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ground ball up the middle. On to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Freddie Fermin up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one the other way. Clement tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now back, the designated hitter, Josh.
Here's Josh Bell. Grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Hard hit, right side. Clement over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mariners go down quietly there. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top of the 6th inning. And now, Ronald Acuna Jr. Yeah, that's fouled off.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And there's 2 down.
Up next to Colorado, the left fielder, Christian.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing across here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 2 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Kike Hernandez. Check swing, he held up. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Gets the outside corner with that one. That misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Went right after him with that 2-strike pitch as he continues to roll on the mound.
Yeah, he's not out there trying to nibble at all. He is attacking the strike zone. And I think when your confidence builds as the start goes on, still putting up all zeros on the scoreboard, gives you a lot of confidence that you can really continue to go after these hitters. And that wasn't the best pitch for the strikeout there, and he'd probably admit that, but he got it by him.
Muncy digs in. 1 for 2.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Rockies 2 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brooks Raley.
And what a workhorse he's been for him this year as he comes on for his 75th appearance. That's an indication of how important he truly is to this ball club.
Outside, and that is ball 1. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Foul ball there. Step off throw to first.
He's good.
And he's back safely. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Warming Bernabel. Runner on the move. Pitches low. Throw. Save.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
I got a ball, 1
Neto,
strike.
the runner at second with 1 away. Runner goes again. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's a ball. 2-2 the count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that they're 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Ernie Clement up next for the Rockies. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Clement swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Got him! It pays his 3rd of the game.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Check
Ball one.
swing. He held up. And that's ball one. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Shelby Miller appears to be getting loose. Bender also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And that's outside.
Ball two.
And there's a ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball four. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. COL-S.Kolek departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Sam Hentges.
65th appearance on the mound for him this year. That's a bunch. So there's no doubt he's a guy they trust and really like turning to out of the pen.
Here is Freddie Freeman. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits. Buxton on the run. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Puts it away for the out. Here's Trout, 0 for 2 in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Batter calls time and steps out. He needs a refresh. It is a big at bat. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Buxton up to third on the wild pitch.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
And that is out of play. The tying run at the plate. And fouled off.
One ball.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Up and in, 2-2. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now Freddie Freeman. Late swing, fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. This one in the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that is the inning. Mariners leave a couple, They trail it here 2-0. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Raley back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball.
Outside.
Crawford aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game, trying to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. And Acuna retired. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Freeman. Harper retired. And the inning is over. Rockies are down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Shelby Miller.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Bell now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Miller in his 11th season, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2009. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up. The middle timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Popped up. Clement hauls it in for the out. Dalen Lyle up next for the Mariners. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Lifted in the air, right center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Max.
Here comes Max Muncy. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off. He was late. Tying run at the plate. Outside low. It's 2-2.
2-2 to count.
And And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Byron Buxton waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Rockies 2 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, all set to start the 9th. New pitcher for the Mariners, Wandy Peralta. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 58. Wandy.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. On the ground, right side, McNeil. Slings to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is down low. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to center. Buxton sizing it up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On the ground to first, and that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Bernabel stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Teal off of first with 2 away. Oh, and he hit him.
Out. That ball got him right there.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. And delivers outside. Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
First and second, 2 outs. Ernie Clement digging in for the Rockies.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. First and second, 2 down. McNeil over to first, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jimmy Garcia.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Next offering is in for a strike. swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one off the mark. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one
2
almost
balls,
got him.
1 strike.
Man at first, one away. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So 2 down now, and here is Jeff McNeil. And a foul ball. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The Mariners down to their final strike. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 away. With nobody on. Freddie Fermin up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.